time is it? What time is it? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's the one. That's the one right there. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Let's see who we got in here right now. Yeah. Make sure you type in the chat. Good evening. Good evening, man. We're gonna let everybody join in. For those of y'all who are already here, we can get this Q&A going right now while everybody joins in. It's 8 o'clock on the dot. We're gonna give some people time to get their situation straight. If you got Q&A, you got questions right now, go ahead and ask them now so we can squash some of that stuff early. The ones that showed up on time get rewarded. So let's get to it. We got Mike, we got Malakisha. Y'all got questions, man. Go ahead and get it in, man. Unmute yourself. Go ahead, ask your questions. Let's go. Come on, bro. My store is slow. Need help with that. Come on, man. Unmute yourself, man. Speak up. Let's get it.
Yo, good evening. Good evening.
What's going on?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I got a few issues, but I need to start the basics. So my store is really slow for mobile and generally speaking. And I want to know just different ways I might be able to fix that.
So when you say slow, are you talking about the speed? Like,
yes.
Okay. So you might need some optimization. So your customers are saying this, or you're saying this?
I'm saying this. I was on Shopify, and they have like little helpful little apps there, or little blurbs, I would say.
Yeah.
And they had showed me that my store was running kind of slow. So I went and did a little investigation, and I get like a 30 percentile for the speed.
Okay. Yeah. So you might need a new theme then. You might need a new theme. Okay, cool. That's a good. Let's get to it then. All right. Since everybody moving slow today, let me see if I can help you out with that. All right. So what you're looking at, what you need to look at is you need to check out some different Shopify themes. Now, you understand what a theme is? You understand what that is?
Yes, I understand what that is.
All right. So they got Shopify themes. Some of them are free. Some of them are paid. But let me just keep it G with you, right? So the free Shopify themes are, what you're gonna get with free stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's enough for you to get started. It's enough for you to get sales. I've gotten plenty of sales off of free themes, no problem. But if you're having issues when you're talking about speed, now you got to start looking at leveling up a little bit. So I'm glad you asked this question. I'm about to pull up something for you. Let's look at something real quick. All right. So there's a few Shopify things that I'm going to suggest for you, and this is for everybody. Everybody that signed up with the course should pretty much get this info. The first one I want you to check out when you get some time is called Booster Theme. All right. Booster Theme is a very, very good, I'm trying to get this over to the share screen. Let me see, boostertheme.com. So I'm gonna put the link into the chat so you can copy and paste that into your browser. All right. And then I'm going to minimize this and bring this over here so you can see it. All right, you see that?
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, you want to check this theme out. All right, this is a very, very good Shopify theme. It's made for you to basically get more sales. So like when you see themes and they talk about, this theme is going to help you get more sales. This theme is going to do this, do that. There's built-in stuff inside of the theme that entices customers to make moves. So whether they actually buy something or not is one thing, but they're going to start thinking about stuff. So you got countdown timers. You know, you have different inventory listing things to make it like a sense of urgency to help people like buy faster and put stuff in the cart. Sometimes when people put stuff in the cart, they don't buy it right away. They might just X the screen out or go do something else or just completely just forget about it. Some of these themes like this one right here will actually have something to where you'll be able to contact the people who had stuff in their cart and didn't check out. It'll like automatically contact them and say, hey, you forgot something. Come back and get. Matter of fact, we're gonna drop that price on whatever you had on in the cart, 10% if you come back and get it now. Like this is what you kind of need when you're trying to level up a little bit, and it adds that speed. So if you had a speed problem, this will definitely cancel out the speed issue that you have. But this themes like this is what you want to start looking at. So if for any of y'all who having issues and they want to level up and change some things and upgrade themselves, um, do a simple Google search, best Shopify themes. The one I recommend is Booster Theme. We had a lot of success with this theme. A lot of success with this theme. Matter of fact, if you buy one, I think they have something to where you could get a license to where you get like an unlimited amount of websites connected to it. So like if you buy one license, you only can use it with one website. But if you, I'm pretty sure they have something here to where you could buy it to where, see, look, this is a single license. So you're gonna spend 180 for a single license, but remember, I'm recommending this. So if I'm recommending this, I'm telling you, whatever that price is, you're gonna get that back because this stuff is proven. This is a very, very good thing. And just so you're wondering, we have no connection to this. This is not an affiliate, you know, situation where you buy it and we get paid, nothing like that. This is something that I personally bought, my partner personally bought. We swear by this one. This was a good one. So there's other ones out there that will give you the speed that you want that don't cost this much. But again, you know, you could buy up to 5 licenses. So what that means is you got 5 different stores that can use this one license. I mean, one theme you pay for at one time. And now you got, you know, now you got the ability to start multiple stores and you got all of them kind of moving in the same way. You know what I'm saying? So definitely check this out if you're having troubles with your speed, but it'll tackle more than your speed. It'll put you on a whole nother level and give you the presentation that you might think you're missing, and it definitely translates to sales. Definitely translates to sales. All right. 1 second. Let me get my people in here real quick. Did I help you out at all, Mike?
Absolutely, man. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, Mike. No problem. Who else we got in here waiting? See some people coming in. Let's see. Who else we got? Malakisha, you got any questions? I know you in here.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you.
No problem. No problem. Just trying
Yo,
to make sure.
can I ask if no one else has got a question? I got a second one, man.
Go ahead.
All right. I need to know. This is gonna sound real basic, but that's where I'm at right now.
Yep.
I need to know what are the benefits of having my LLC running versus, you know, not having it running.
Stugging it out. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna break it down to you like this. You got to understand how much money you're about to be making. I know a lot of people look at this. They look at this like it's a I don't want to say get rich quick thing, but it's like a side hustle, something I can kind of start up on the side. You know what I mean? I got a job, I got a situation. Yeah, they say I can make $1,000 a day or whatever, but I'm gonna just try to, you know, build this thing up. Maybe I can make a couple hundred here, a couple thousand here, this and that. If that's your mentality, then maybe, you know, maybe the LLC thing is not necessary. But we didn't do this academy so that we could have a bunch of people making $100 here and there. We made this academy so that we could have people making millions of dollars. And I know it might sound crazy, but you got to understand there's people out here making millions and millions of dollars doing the same stuff we're doing. We showed you how much we make. You feel me? And it's 2 of us. And we usually only can show you one store at a time. We don't have just one store. We have multiple stores. So what I'm saying is, if you don't have an LLC or a corporation set up and you got this type of money coming to your personal account, you're gonna get killed with taxes. All right. If you have $100,000 going into your personal bank account, When it's time for you to file taxes at the end of the year, they're gonna get you for like 20, 30, 40% of what you had, what you made. You know what I'm saying? Um, if you have a company, a LLC, a corporation, a business bank account, all of the money that you're making from your website going into that bank account, you can curve your taxation tremendously because you're a business owner. So you get so many write-offs. Not to mention that the revenue is not just profits. Most of it is sales. It's sales. You know what I'm saying? So you still have to take account for your employees, your marketing. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that we talked about in the previous classes, the where you're gonna have a set of expenses that you know that you're gonna have to pay. Just the general Shopify plan, the $29 a month. We just showed you a theme that you could pay $180 for. All that stuff is written off at the end of the year. So if you cashing out with 100 grand and it's all through your company and you file your taxes, ask your CPA. Your CPA will tell you all of the different write-offs that you're going to be able to take advantage of. And essentially, you'll be able to take home way more money than you would if you just had a personal bank account. So not only that, but I told y'all a few classes ago that a month or so from now, we're gonna have some people come in here to show y'all how to fix your credit up DIY, so that you could take advantage of business credit and getting that leverage that you need on the business side. Just some of the stuff that you can do all this stuff on your personal side, but if you got it moving on your business, it's so much more protection for you. And also the saying goes, you want to own nothing and control everything. So if you have all this stuff going to your personal bank account, now everybody in the world knows that you're a millionaire because your name is right there. But if you have a company, they can't really say like, oh, that's your company. They don't know who owned the company. Just, I mean, even if you have your name on the paperwork, the operating agreement is not the operating agreement is not public knowledge. So you could even be a registered agent or whatever the case may be, registered on your business's entity filing, but your operating agreement might say it's a 50-50 partnership between this person and that person, or this company and that. Like you can put them through the little maze to where they don't even really know who runs the company if you wanted to play it like that. But either way, you want to put yourself in a position where you have a legitimate company, which is essentially a holding company. And then you have these websites and these e-commerce platforms, these blogs, all these different revenue streams that we teaching you about, all that money going into your holding bank account. At the end of the year, you get to write off those taxes, take more of that money. Now you got more money to hire people. You got more money to donate to the less fortunate. You got more money to put into your marketing. You got more money to scale your business. Whereas if you just had it going through your personal account, Uncle Sam's is gonna be like, hey, let me get that. I need that. I need that 50%, that 40%. Send that over ASAP. For people who have jobs, when you get your paycheck at the end of the week or every couple of weeks, they withhold that money. They take it from you before you get it. So when you get it, the IRS already done took their cut off the top. You just getting the leftovers as an employee. A lot of people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? So now you a business owner. You just went up to another level. Now you understand, okay, I don't have to pay taxes first. I pay taxes on what's left over. That's the transition between going from going from an employee to a business owner. Employees get taxed first before they get paid. Business owners get taxed on the leftovers. So when you get done with all your write-offs and you got all of your expenses, everything that's already been accounted for, then you pay taxes on the profits that's left over. I'm not going to tell you to write off all of your stuff and do all that. I'm not giving you tax advice like that. But what I'm saying is it's way more advantageous for you to set up your company and have all that money going through your company bank account rather than your personal bank account. It'll protect you with taxes. It'll protect you with liability. You know what I'm saying? And it'll give you, it puts you in a position where you could leverage your company and get business credit. You know what I mean? Put you in a position where you could sell your business the right way, and just maneuver in this world like you're supposed to. Like, the people that run the world, you know what I'm saying? The people, the billionaires and the trillionaires that run the world, they operating with corporations, LLCs, and trusts. They don't operate as an individual person. You know what I'm saying? So you got to start having that mindset. That's why we put that in the back end so that you know, like, okay, I don't really know too much about this, but at least they gave me the instructions on how to set it up myself. Okay, boom, I'm gonna look at the how-to video so I could just see how easy it is. And then when you get your paperwork in the mail or whatever, now you official. All you gotta do is pull up to the bank. And I think we talked about that on a couple classes ago as well. That you if you're working with a bank like a Bank of America or something like that, Bank of America, you ain't gotta show up. You can do the business bank account straight off of your computer and just have your business bank account set up. You don't even leave the house. You know what I'm saying? All they're gonna ask for is your corporate entity name, your EIN number, which we show you how to do that too in the back end. It's a how-to video on that, and that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? And then boom, you get your business bank account open, connect that to your Shopify or whatever payment provider you want to work with, and that's it. Now you just got to find a good CPA to rock with, and I'll probably bring a CPA in here to talk to y'all about that stuff a little later as well. But yeah, that's the importance of doing it like that. You know what I mean?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah. You good, bro?
Okay. I was just making sure.
Sure.
I'll let you talk.
Yeah, man, we gotta break this shit down.
Hell yeah.
Who asked that question? Was that Mike? Did I help you out?
Thank you. Yeah. I know.
Yo, you helped me out tremendously, man. Even more than you even know. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
Like I have something else to mention because
Go ahead.
and this is just a side note. It's like I don't want to get too personal, but I live on an offshore island.
Okay.
Born and raised here, right? And our taxes are a little different. So I don't even really need to set up an LLC, but because I'm selling product to Americans, it actually works. It works to do it over here like that.
Okay. I got you. But hey, you know, I mean, again, I don't know where you live, but in America, you know, and it's everywhere all over the world. You know, if you ever hear about people having offshore accounts and stuff like that, like I'll give you an example, Amazon, right? So Amazon, everybody always talking about Amazon, they don't pay no taxes. They're making all this money, but they don't pay no taxes. The reason why they be able to get away with that, and I'm gonna probably blow some of y'all's minds. The reason why they get away with that is because they got their corporation set up genius. So they got a corporation set up offshore in a different country, and then they got a corporation set up in the US, right? So they got a corporation set up outside of the country where they have intellectual property. So like their logos, stuff that they have trademarks on, all that type of stuff that helps them get them sales. That stuff is owned by a corporation that's offshore. Then they got a corporation in the US where they operating off of making the sales and stuff, right? But you can't make sales without using the intellectual property. So how they worked it is, you can't really tax me on all this money I'm making with my company in the US because I had to borrow the intellectual property from another company outside of the US and I owe them money. So if I sell $100 million worth of products on a website in the US, but I owe $100 million for the company in Europe for the intellectual property. So there's no money left over for me to pay taxes because I owe another company. I'm in debt for real. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how they play the game. It's like you can't tell a business owner that you owe money because you don't know what their business model is. Their business model might be completely debt. You know what I'm saying? It might just be straight up debt. We made $1 million in sales, but we really owe like 2 million over there. So I got to pay the 2 million first before I pay the IRS. Even if I really don't owe money and the both of the companies is owned by the same person, they set it up the right way. That's just how it works. So you can't put them in jail because they operating within the laws. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all got to start getting in tune with this stuff because you're a business owner now. We're trying to put you in a position where you're really getting M's. And you don't want to just be starting making all this money and you don't really know how to maneuver the right way. You feel me? You want to know how to maneuver the right way first, and then you let the money come in and you're not stressed about it. You feel? That's what happens to a lot of rappers, a lot of athletes, a lot of people in the Black community that come up on money real quick. They don't know nothing about this stuff, so it gets taken from them, and it's short-lived. And now they don't get to build wealth because even Kevin Hart said it, dog. He owed so much bread. By the time he really made it big, he had to work even harder just to pay the IRS back, and then he got straight again. You feel me? Like, we got to stop that. So I'm gonna put some books in the chat to let y'all know what y'all need to be kind of studying up on, just to gloss over some things. we're gonna show y'all some stuff as far as like what books and stuff to read, what articles to look at, even YouTube, like what YouTube videos to watch, just so you could get a good understanding of how you can maneuver. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not individuals no more. We business owners now. And we gotta take advantage of that all the way around. All right. Let's get it in then, man. Let's go. We got a good amount of people in here now. So we ready to rock. You ready to go, bro?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right. So tonight we're gonna go over traffic, right? We're gonna go over traffic. Everybody knows, you can have the best website in the world, you can have the best setup in the world, but at the end of the day, if you can't get no traffic to your site, then you ain't really gonna make no money. So we're gonna show you, a few things about traffic and some things that you could do outside of just selling products, like blogging and stuff like that. All right, so we're gonna break that down. Increasing traffic to your site, obviously this is a very, very important thing. One thing that you can definitely think about doing is content marketing, right? So having the right content on your website, on your Instagram, we spoke about that last week. Content is everything. People want to look at stuff. People want to see something. If you can give people something to look at that will invoke some type of emotion out of them, then that will get them to react in a way to where they open up their wallet or their pocketbook. And that's really what it comes down to. This PDF, this ebook should be in your back end already. So I'm not gonna go and read through all this stuff. Y'all can go pick this up in the back end and read it yourself. We're gonna gloss over it and get to the strong points. All right. But yeah, obviously becoming a community member, my man's is gonna give you a good a little
You want me
rundown
to?
on how to do that. Go
You
ahead.
want me to let them know?
Yeah.
Okay, so what becoming a community member is, I know everybody has a Facebook. So if you have a Facebook, you should have a Facebook business page. And you can make as many Facebook business pages as you want. But you want to have that page first and have your content in your business page, whether it be, let's say, I always say drones. So if you had a drone store and you're pulling YouTube videos of people flying drones, you can basically share that content in your business page, then join groups. So on Facebook, there's groups. You're going to want to join as many niche related groups. So you'll join drone groups, like tech groups. You have a dog store, pet store, you're going to join. Look up all the popular breeds of dogs. And then you can find these groups, and there's 20,000, 50,000, 200,000 people in these groups. So if you had a pet store, you all you do is download a funny dog video from YouTube, post it on your Facebook page, then share it in 10 dog groups. If it's dog clothes on your site and the French Bulldog is a popular dog and people put that stuff on those dogs, all you do is share in 10 Frenchie groups. Those people are going to like that content because they're in that group for that specific reason, to see Frenchies. So when they like your video, you'll be able to go on your business page and actually invite them to that page. So now they become a subscriber. They become a potential customer. So you're able to work them, and without spamming that group if you have a product. So you can use a video as a way to reel them into your business page, and then you advertise to them that way.
I got a little thing for you too, because a lot of times when you join these groups, right, they're gonna have rules and regulations on Facebook. Sometimes it might say something like no advertising in this group, right? Yeah, so you don't want to put yourself in a position where you get kicked out. But what you can do is real slick. Like you could post a video, like my partner said, but your caption for or your subject title or whatever for that can be something smooth, like, hey, I was thinking about buying something like this for my dog. Has anybody checked this out before? Does anybody know about this brand? Has anybody ever shopped at this store before? I wanted to buy something, but I'm not sure if I trust it or not. Like, you could say something like that and drop it in there, and then people in the group might respond like, yeah, I think I heard about this website. Oh yeah, no, I ain't checked them out yet. Oh yeah, boom. Now you got people interacting under that joint. And you didn't advertise nothing. All you did was ask a question. You just asked a question like, has anybody ever shopped at this store before? I was trying to find a drone for my son, and I came across this website. What y'all think? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to always just be like, bam, buy from me. Bam, here goes a new store. Like, you got to be strategic sometimes. So think about that too when you're looking at advertising in these groups.
That's why I said do a video that's niche related, because they have no choice but to like it. And no, the admin of the group is not he ain't gonna catch that. He gonna catch a product that's being posted in there though.
Facts.
I've been kicked out of groups before doing this very method. We've grown pages to 200,000 in a month. It's just whatever you own, you can find that group on Facebook and join it. And then you can hire a team to do that for you instead. So the last class we told y'all how to hire, so your virtual assistants can do that work for you. They can make the videos for you, then they can share and they can invite. So your page will be automatically grown as long as you're paying your assistants.
For sure. Absolutely. So that this also, kind of goes into the whole blog thing. I'm assuming that everybody in here kind of understands what a blog is. If you don't, a blog basically it's a website to where there's articles being written. So if you think about a newspaper, it's like an online newspaper almost. Sometimes it could be personal, where it's just you giving your own opinion or whatever you feel about certain topics. Sometimes it could be general or niche related, like the finance blog, or like a drone blog or a pets blog, something like that. If you have a blog running, you're able to promote your content from your blog on the Facebook groups. You can promote it on Instagram. You can promote it on all the other platforms that we talked about before. But now you're not actually selling a product. You're just promoting content. So if the article is right or whatever, the title of the article and the picture and all that stuff is interesting enough for people to go and visit your blog, now you're getting traffic to the blog based off of the content that you have on that blog. Once you get the visitors there, then you can start making money off of them without actually selling the product. You know what I'm saying?
So going off of what he said, when you have a blog, you basically can pull videos from YouTube and post them on a WordPress blog or a Wix site that's free. And then you sign up for different publishing ads like Google AdSense. It's one called AdStera. And just do the same thing we just said as joining the groups and sharing the content in it. You can share, it'll be an image and a link when you're sharing from your website in these groups. So you should always want to, I want to mention your cover image. Your cover image should always be the most, I want to say, dramatic. Like if you have a dog site, a dog blog, and you posting a funny dog video, you want to take the funniest part of the video, screenshot it, and make that your cover image. And if you have a dog blog, you're gonna make money with the ads, and you also can link that to your Shopify store if you have a Shopify store. So you're able to get traffic for people that just want to look at it, and then you basically showing them ads that they're going to click, because Google AdSense basically tracks the user and shows them what they want to see.
Yeah.
So when they're on your on your blog, they're going to see what they want to see and they're going to click. And that's when you can get paid 50 cents per click, $1 a click. It all depends on where the traffic is coming from, based in like US traffic is the highest, Australia, Canada, the UK. Those are all high paying traffic.
Let me show them something real quick. For those of y'all who are unfamiliar, you definitely want to check out Amazon affiliate. It's free to sign up for this. So if you do have a blog, go ahead and get you an account to become an Amazon affiliate, because if you get an Amazon affiliate situation going and you put the code or whatever on your blog, what's going to happen is you're going to be able to sell products off of Amazon that aren't yours. So like if somebody has a store on Amazon and they're selling, you always talk about drones. If they're selling drones off Amazon, you don't know them. It's just all the people that's selling drones off Amazon. The best people that's selling are the ones that put the most money into marketing, right? So if they're targeting the right way, then you can actually have a blog and have an Amazon situation going to where you could plug in whatever product you want to promote on your blog that's relative to the niche that you're in. And if somebody clicks that and buys that product, and they bought that product based off of what they saw on your blog, like they came and bought that product straight from your blog, you get a percentage of that. You feel what I'm saying? So you're getting paid to sell other people's stuff the same way you doing with your Black Business in a Box website. The only difference is now you don't have to worry about no fulfillment stuff, no nothing, because it ain't yours. That's their problem. All you doing is helping them market. And you got so much traffic coming in on your blog that they need you to market their product. You feel what I'm saying? So it's really like a partnership without you actually even interacting with the other person. You're selling the stuff based on the niche that's on your blog. So you can easily import whatever product you want based on your affiliate link, plug that into your blog, and get money off of that.
That is a very good way to make some money.
Yeah. And what did you spoke about Google AdSense and all that other stuff, right?
Yeah, you're gonna want to look for I want to say it's called publisher ads. Mm-hmm. And Google AdSense now they take a while to approve you. Your website got to be official, but there's other advertisers out there that you can use that'll get you approved right away, and you can get paid per click, per view. Yeah, so when somebody comes to your site, you'll get paid, and when they click. And then if you have the affiliate set up to Amazon, then you're getting paid on that end as well. They also have something, I forget what it's called, but it tracks people's computers, basically. It's a pop-up, and people sign up with it. And every time they're on the computer, that little pop-up shows up. And that's like an advertisement, and they'll pay you through that. It's called Propeller Ads.
Propeller Ads.
Propeller Ads. They have made me a lot of money.
Yeah.
So,
pay a lot.
See if you go to their website.
Yeah, I'm about to pull it up now. Man, we giving y'all everything. Hold up.
Made some good money with Propeller.
For sure. I remember you put me on that joint. Yeah, that joint is official. Yeah. So this is what the site look like. I'm gonna drop this in the chat right now. All right. So y'all got that link. Okay. What else was I about to say? Okay, yeah. So also for the blog thing, right? I know a lot of y'all probably like, yeah, that blog thing sound cool, but like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to be writing a bunch of articles and figuring out my content and all this other stuff. Like, that's a lot of work. I'm not an author. I don't know, how am I gonna be able to keep all this content on my blog? All right, so what you need to do is you need to start checking out RSS feeds. right?
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, don't give it to them.
If you don't know what RSS feeds are, RSS feeds basically what this is you can literally pick damn near any website you like that has content that you like. You can get the RSS link from that website and plug it into your blog, and it will automatically strip the content from that website and put it on your blog automatically. And it'll be set up like if you use WordPress for an example. If you use WordPress, you could plug it in there, and then you could program it like I want this joint to refresh every 10 minutes. So every 10 minutes, you're going to be able to strip content from other websites and it'll get automatically posted onto your blog. So this is what we're talking about. We're talking about making money in your sleep. You don't have to do nothing. All you got to do is set the blog up, put the RSS links in there for whatever niche you want to get to, whatever content you want to put, and then have your Amazon links, have your propeller joint, have your Google AdSense, all that stuff running at the same time, and just chill. And just
Have your workers sharing in those groups. All you got to do is join the groups, and you tell them, and then you just invite all your workers into the same groups that you joined. And now you just say, hey, I need you to post this in these groups every day. Post 2 times every day, a different article. You are for sure going to get traffic, and you're going to be building your Facebook page. Should I click the last? Oh, it's missing the .com.
what?
Rashawn, propeller ads.
Oh yeah. My bad. Yeah, put a .com on the end of that link. You know what I'm saying? Or just look up matter of fact, I'm gonna give you this one too, because I like this one. I actually use, is it this one? No, it ain't the one. There's a website to where it's like a one-stop shop. You can literally just plug in. Yeah, this is one of them. I know this stuff might sound look crazy, but trust me, there's YouTube videos, there's people that you can hire on Upwork and these freelance websites that will have all that stuff set up and running for you, no problem. You literally can just tell them like, look, just build me a blog. I just want to post about electronics or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna, all right, what websites do you like? Okay, I like this website, this website, this website. Boom. They're gonna plug in the RSS feeds into your blog and have that content running smooth, and everything is gonna be there. Now all it's up to you is to get the word out. You know, so if you're gonna use the Facebook strategy like we talked about, cool. If you want to go and buy some, get somebody to run your ads on Google, so you can have your Google your words and all that stuff right, so you can be found easily on the search engines. Cool. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever you need to do as far as the marketing, but the blog strategy, it's an easy way for you to make money without actually selling anything or dealing with any products or suppliers or none of that. All right, so let me go back to the PowerPoint. That's really what we wanted to break down. We wanted to get that broken down today. Now, is there anybody in here who's interested in the blog stuff? Because we can answer some more questions. If you have some direct questions, we can get to that. But we just want to give you a general overall understanding of how that stuff works. And then you've been enlightened, so now you can play around with it.
Okay, she said, is there a site that can show you how to utilize Google better? Utilizing Google Ads or what? Google.
You talking about being able to get
Google
search?
Ads, but I don't know how to utilize it. So, I'm trying to figure out what she means with the Google Ads. Okay, so what you'll do is you're gonna hire a Google Ad expert off of Upwork.com.
We're gonna tell you the same thing every time. Because
You
it
have
don't make
to.
no difference for you to sit here and try to figure out how to make this work. What's gonna happen is you're gonna do all the research and figure out, whatever it is you need to figure out and learn as much as you want to learn. But at the end of the day, you still gotta go through trial and error. So what I always suggest is to just hire the experts. You know what I'm saying? If you hire the experts, you don't have to worry about figuring it out. You don't have to worry about trying to see if you're wasting your money or not. You're not gonna waste any money. You know You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go right to Upwork and you're gonna type in Google Ad Expert and you're gonna look at what's available for you. Again, don't pay too much attention to this hourly rate all the time. You want to pay attention to how much money they've made, what their job success is, their rating. You want to look at their resume. You feel me? You want to look at all the information that's here for you so that you could judge whether this person is going to be able to make money for you or not. So your question is about Google. There you go. Now this dude say he charging $125 an hour, but again, you don't have to pay this amount of money. Whatever your budget is, you can write a job description up here. List the job. You could post your own job and name your own price, and people are going to apply. Qualified people are going to apply, and then you can look at that resume and see if you want to give that person a chance or not. But we telling you how to get the best people. You know what I'm saying? If I had the money to invest and I was really interested in getting popping on Google, I'm hiring this guy. There's no question. You know, or I'm hiring somebody that's maybe a little bit cheaper but still got the same type of results. You know, you're going from $100 an hour to $15 an hour. Both of them made a lot of money. Both of them got high job success. Both of them top rated. You know what I'm saying? So
The only difference is she's in the Philippines and he's in the US. It ain't like she can't get the same knowledge as him. They both working, they both have worked on Google, so they both have trial and error by working. But when you got 100% job success, it's kind of hard to beat that. And if you have a budget, they're gonna put you on a right course to make money with Google.
mm-hmm.
Everybody that I hired off of Upwork that had a great job success and have made a lot of money has made me a lot of money.
For sure.
I haven't went wrong yet with Upwork and using that method of don't look at how much they really charging you, look at how much they making, because we can guarantee the dude that made 800,000, he's made people millions.
Facts. Another question. What if they click, okay, so we back to the blog. What if they click the Amazon link but don't purchase? Will Amazon deduct any money from you because they click? Nah. So you only getting paid if they buy something. If they don't buy nothing, then there's no harm, no foul. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about paying for anything. You're only worried about getting money. So the people that on the Shopify side, they're gonna issue money out when the sales come. You don't get no penalty for not being successful. You just have to lose money if you put money in the marketing and it didn't work. But they're not gonna take any money from you for that. LLC question. Okay, so look, if you have multiple websites, you don't have to open a new LLC for each website if you don't want to. Depending on your payment providers and how you had that situation worked out, you don't necessarily have to do that now. It's just one bank account. So a holding company can work just fine. All the revenue from all 5 stores can come into one business bank account and it'll be just fine. This is one thing about the IRS. Again, I'm not a CPA. All right. You definitely want to talk to a tax professional. But what I was told by my tax professional was the IRS don't care where the money coming from. They just want to make sure they getting paid when it goes out. So when the money go into your account, it can come in from all kinds of different directions. But before you pay that money out, they want to make sure that they're being accounted for. So like I said, if you have expenses, quote unquote, then you pay those expenses first. And then whatever's left over and after the write-offs and all that, then you pay, what you need to be paying in taxes and stuff. But one LLC can work if you have multiple websites. It's just a bank account. That's all it is. It ain't nothing special. It ain't no big building or nothing. It's literally just a couple pieces of paper and a bank account. That's it. So you can open multiple ones if you want, but it's not always necessary to do all that. What else we got? I'm assuming all this information is in the yes. So what you're looking at right now is a PDF. All of this stuff is in the back end, right? Like I said, we're gonna breeze through some of this. I'm not about to read all the language on this. We're gonna touch on every topic, but if you want to go through it yourself, the course material is in the back end. So you go into the members area and you can get right to the PDFs and look over this stuff. And if you need to go back and watch this class, you can rewind it, fast forward it, pause it, do whatever you got to do. It's all here.
Oh, she said I missed the details for propeller ads. Yes, that's for blogs. That's how to make passive income.
For sure.
Yeah, and as he said, you can also rewind this when this is over. So if you missed anything, just rewind it.
Yeah. So and I'll give you a little cheat code. Since we all here, we fam. I give you a little cheat code. So let's say, for instance, if you're interested in building a blog, right? I'm always tell you Upwork is the go-to. It's always a go-to, but some of the people on here, you know, they might be a little bit more expensive. You know what I mean? It might be too expensive for you to hire somebody on here or whatever, but you know, there's other freelance websites that you could go to. You can get a blog built for like $25, $30, depending on where you're going. You know what I'm saying? You can get a blog built for next to nothing because you have to remember it's not your content. Literally, all they're going to do is take a web page, which could be free on WordPress or Wix, and then they're going to plug in the RSS feeds, and then it's going to be content all over your joint. So that's not a real big expense for you to have the site made. And then when you're talking about optimizing the blog and managing it and all that stuff, again, the management is automatic because the RSS feeds is going to do what they're going to do. As far as optimizing and getting the Google stuff and all that, go to Upwork and get you somebody that know what they're doing.
I was gonna say, okay, she said as far as the blog, man, you're basically drop shipping articles and videos.
Yeah.
You don't have to write them out unless you want to do a real creative blog. You can use these formulas, the methods that we use for anything. But for videos, you could take a video from YouTube and plug it in and change up the title and make it a better title. And it basically gets more views. You're getting more views for that YouTube user, but you're getting views to your site because they have to come to your site to look at the video. And if your site is connected with Propeller, Google Ads, Amazon affiliates, you're gonna start making some good money once you start building that up.
If anybody's confused, I'm pretty sure everybody in here knows what this is. This ain't nothing but a blog. This is a vlog, a video blog. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to, I could make a blog and take all the content from WorldStar and have it on my joint and have it look just like it if I wanted to do that. If you wanted to take content off of YouTube and have it streaming on your joint, you could do that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're stealing content. It's content that's there. Now it's going to be set up to where if you have something on your website that's being pulled from a different website and the user clicks on you know, a certain link on there, it'll take them to the original place. You know what I mean? But you don't always have to do that. You don't have to make it so that the other site is getting props. You can do it like that. It doesn't matter. You feel what I'm saying?
If you're taking it from YouTube, YouTube has the option to share a link. So you're just taking that link and you're pasting that link into, let's say, a WordPress or a Wix site, and that video is going to pop up. And you just got to make a title, just like you see Wealth Knowledge, Financial Advisor dropping gems. That's what you would put on your blog, and that video would show up, but it'll still show up as YouTube. And as you see, YouTube, people are taking other people's videos and mashing them up to make a top 10, and they're getting paid from YouTube ads. So they're using other people's content. They've been doing that forever. Look at, if I don't know if y'all remember America's Home Funniest Videos, they was taking everybody's content and mashing it up and basically monetizing it because people were buying ads when they're on TV. They're getting paid from them ads.
Sure. Sure. So yeah, that's the general overall thing. Now you can have your blog set up to where like on the right side right here, you got a big bar ad right here. You know what I mean? You might have an Amazon affiliate joint right here selling a t-shirt or whatever. You might have an ad down here going. You might have an ad pop up as soon as I push play, just cover the whole screen up and make somebody have to click to get out of the way. As soon as they click, you got paid. You dig what I'm saying? That's just how it works. Like they have blogs to where as soon as you type in the blog, you go to the website, and then the whole page gets covered with an ad, and you have to click the ad to get it out the way. As soon as they click it, you got paid. You feel me?
Hey,
Like, go ahead.
I think you should pull up Propeller again because they probably not gonna know what to go to on Propeller.
Let me see. Propeller.
Because Propeller gives you money when someone just gets on your traffic on your store. So you would go to monetize. You also can advertise your product with Propeller ads as well. So you're gonna sign up under here, and you see right here push notifications. They have it for mobile and desktop. I'm still getting paid from this now, and I don't even have a website up because they accumulated a bunch of people's information. So it's kind of crazy. But these are the different types of ads that'll be on your website. And you're basically, what you'll be called is a publisher. So if you want to look for other companies that pay publishers, all you have to do is top publisher advertising. That's all you got to do is plug that into Google and it'll show up. But Propeller, Google AdSense, these are my top ones I choose. Propeller is very easy to get in there.
Sure.
Clean ads not spammy.
Yo, who is that? Darcel? What are you confused about? Go ahead. You can unmute yourself too if you want.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. I think I was just confused, kind of ran through the Propeller pretty fast with, okay, you can do this and you can do this and you can do that. I'm just kind of new to the blogging part of everything.
Yeah.
So Propeller, just if I could make sure I'm on this right page. Propeller is used for affiliates like Amazon.
No,
Like an affiliate.
so Propeller, what Propeller does is, if you ever visited a website and you're trying to do something, and then you have
Okay.
a pop-up out of nowhere that might
Right.
not have nothing to do with what you was trying to get on
So
the
it's like an
website for.
advertising.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. So you're getting paid for other companies to advertise on your website.
Oh, I see. So you're linking your business and your site to them to say, hey, you can come over here and advertise to my people.
And you're gonna get paid every time they click on something.
Oh, okay. Okay. And so they'll just kind of put random ads. It won't even necessarily matter of what you're selling.
It could be niche specific. So, I think you have the power to filter out the BS or whatever. So if you have a niche specific store, then if I'm serious about selling a product, I'm not about to advertise on a website that has nothing to do with my product. Like, I'm gonna try to target the right people. So you don't have to worry about that too much, but just understand that traffic is everything. So the more traffic you're getting to your website, the more money you're gonna make. The more advertisers gonna want to pay you. The more you're gonna make. The more money you're gonna make.
So then how does this also create traffic, or we have to on the other end still be generating traffic to our website so that they see that more people are clicking on it?
Yeah, so Propeller is not gonna help you get traffic.
Right.
They're just gonna pay you for the traffic. So you have to do the job of building that traffic up, and that's what we opened up about. We talked about Facebook. That's a way that you could do it for free. That you You ain't got to pay nothing to get into these groups.
I missed that because
Mhm.
I was waiting in the waiting room, but I didn't get added
Okay.
in to maybe about like 5 minutes after. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay,
Well, I
I
mean,
don't-
it's all recorded. It's all
yeah,
recorded. So
okay.
you'll be
Thank
able
you.
to get that info from the beginning of the class for
Okay.
sure.
But yeah, the ads, I think they show specific ads to what that user has been looking online for. So if it basically, I don't know if there's like a digital, I'm sure there is a digital footprint that people leave behind, and I believe that is called cookies. So when you go to a site and the cookie pop-up show up, it's taking your information, and they're basically, your information is being sold, and they basically see what you're looking at. So they're able to advertise what you like. That's why they're able to sell the advertising to someone that has a business, because they're like, hey, we know how to get in front of your people. So if we know how to get in front of your people, you should come pay us. And all they're using is other people's websites, other people's blogs. It's just like it's one hand washing the other.
So this right here, what you're looking at, this is a campaign that was ran through Propeller ad or whatever. They just said, "Oh, we're gonna give away a smartphone. It's a sweepstakes." You know what I'm saying? People, it created so much traffic because people wanted to get a free phone. They only ran this joint for this long. They spent 3,300. They made 6,100. They made, profit. They walked away with $2,800, and they basically ain't had to do nothing but pay for this. And some of the stuff that we talking about, you're gonna spend even less than this. You know what I mean? But these are just, there's examples on the website so that you can see, like, the landing page and all the other stuff gets so much traffic because of whatever thing they're running now. The Propeller ad, this is the ad that's gonna pop up on your website. So your website will be running, your blog will be running, and then this will pop up on that joint, and people are gonna be like, oh, I want to get a new iPhone or whatever, and they click it, and then you get paid from it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it. You ain't even really gotta do much when it comes to that. They're gonna do most of the selling when it comes to their stuff. You just gotta bring the traffic over. All right.
I have a question
Yeah, go
to
ahead.
start saying again. So the RSS feeds.
Mhm.
So when you set up, say I just, because I'm familiar a little bit with Wix. So say I created a Wix blog or a Wix page, I can set up the RSS feed on my own. So I would
Yeah.
link that in the back end on the
Yeah,
blog.
you can. I have a
Okay.
WordPress blog,
Okay.
and it's like, if you have a WordPress blog, it's called campaigns. So like, you go down to campaigns, and then you can go to one of these websites. Like, give me an example. What would be a website that you would want to get an RSS feed from? Like, what website
Okay.
would you want to take some content from, like a news website or something like that?
Maybe like a fashion website, because I have a legging store that I bought from you guys just to test it out, just to see. So something like a fashion blog. I don't know.
All right, boom. So now you got
Yeah.
L Fashion Magazine, Who What Where, Fashion Magazine, GQ, W. You could take all of the content from their website. All you gotta do is copy and paste this joint right here. Copy it, paste it into your campaigns on the WordPress, and boom. Now all the stuff that's being posted on GQ is gonna be on your website.
Like the full article, or once they click on it, they'll be redirected over to GQ.
Full article most of the time. You can, and then you have the ability to adjust that too.
Okay.
So if you want to have a full article, you could do it. If you want to have a little a brief thing, you can do it. They're gonna take the title, the same title that they got on GQ, and it's gonna be on yours automatically. Then you can go in there and change it if you want to or not. But they're literally just gonna strip everything from here and put it on yours.
Okay, and I'm assuming that's effective for getting traffic to your site, or no, that's just for
That's
content?
to getting the content.
Okay.
Yeah, that's getting the content. But just understand that an article is an article. So if I'm looking for this on Google, and you got your traffic going and you getting your promo, your website's gonna pop up in the search.
Okay. Right, because they're looking for that article.
Yeah, yeah.
So then I would assume that Google AdSense then is the bread and butter for traffic to get people to actually
Again.
Right.
Google AdSense, but Google AdSense is the same like Propeller. You get paid for clicks.
Okay.
So that's what Google AdSense is. Now, if you want to run Google AdWords to bring traffic.
Oh, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Okay.
AdWords.
Okay.
This is what you want right here. Matter of fact, I'll do you one better and go ahead and paste this link in the chat. So all y'all gotta do is click the link and then boom, you can go ahead and get straight to these people and look at all of their resumes to see who you want to hire to run your Google ads. So it's in the chat right now.
Thank you.
All right, and then if y'all want the feed joint, all I did was Google it. All I did was Google RSS feed fashion. Boom, all these joints popped up. It's not hard. So whatever your niche is, you literally can just replace this with your niche, and boom, it's gonna take you this. I always get my RSS feeds from this website. FeedSpot is a pretty good place to go. So I'll put that in the chat too. Damn. True. All right.
Also, would you recommend that this is probably a silly question, but with our store, because that's like the main focus is selling the products and stuff. Because I know like the pre-loaded stores you guys already created, but would you recommend a spot for the blog, like just to kind of have it all on one instead of having two different domains?
Yeah,
like have a blog area on your website, or have it operating?
You can put a blog on your website. I'm trying to see if we can do. Because there's a blog. We have a blog on our on Black Business in a Box, just to show, just to give people information about e-commerce and stuff like that. Like, you can do that.
But do you think that it's more profitable to have two separate things going?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because if you have a blog going, generating traffic from fashion, and then you have your own store linked to that blog, so so you can have ads for your store under those videos or under those articles. So as soon as they click and go directly to your Shopify store. So you're basically pulling people in the same way. I don't know if you heard the Facebook method, but we're joining niche groups and we're sharing videos that associate with whatever niche you have, and your customers are going to come from basically entertaining themselves. It's just like how TV does us.
Yeah.
They give us 15 minutes, then they give us a commercial. So that's what you're basically doing. You're going to give them the commercial as soon as they come to your page. Your commercials are your ads under your blog. So we were just given the blog aspect as just to make residual income, but you can also tie both of those in together.
Oh yeah.
So you're making two incomes.
Okay.
And you still don't got no product. This is what I'm saying. We're gonna show you ways to make money without having such a high risk. Because in any other business model, you would have to get your inventory first and then deal with all that inventory stuff. You don't got to deal with no inventory with blogs. You ain't got to deal with no inventory with your Shopify store. We're going to move on to some other things that you can do as well without actually having no inventory. So we're trying to make sure that you get money without having such a high overhead.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So anybody else got any questions? This is the first class where we actually, I don't know if we're wrapping up or what, but it's been an hour. We always end up going to 2. Well, anybody got any questions? Go ahead.
Rashawn, let him in.
Go ahead, bro.
How y'all doing, King?
Yeah, good, King. Peace.
All right. So my question is mainly about the LLC. I purchased 5 stores intentionally and strategically because the stores that I purchased, they all would correlate with each other. So I did leggings, I did hair, eyelashes, kitchenware, and what's the other one? The kitchen store.
Mm-hmm.
Most women that wear leggings, obviously, you know, purchase hair, and people that are.
Yeah. So what's your question? You trying to figure out about the LLC thing, right? How many LLCs you should have or something like that?
Yeah, I'm not making 5 LLCs is crazy. I would never do that. My question.
You breaking up a little bit. I can't really hear you. You breaking up a little bit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Ask your question again. You see?
So I want to create like a general name, but I don't want to make anything too specific, tailored towards one, one store. People are
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this about the LLC.
this, but he also sells this. So I want to make like one name to
Yeah.
house the other stores, like underneath, basically.
All right, I'm gonna tell you like this. When it comes to the LLC, corporation, business entity filing stuff, that stuff has absolutely nothing to do with your website. Your LLC can be named Red Shoe in the Corner, and you can be selling dog biscuits. It doesn't matter. It's all it is. They just want to. I'm just trying to make sure that you have a business bank account, and the money that you make is going into your business bank account. That's all that matters. It don't got nothing to do with the name. The name of your website don't have to coincide with your LLC. Nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just go do some research on big corporations, like publicly traded corporations and stuff like that. They might have a name of the brand that we all know, but the actual holding company that owns that brand might be something totally different. Like everybody knows about Warren Buffett, right? So
Right.
Warren Buffett's company, Berkshire Hathaway, that's a holding company, but they own hundreds of other companies. Berkshire Hathaway is just a random name. You know what I'm saying? So that you gotta use that same concept and think about the business like that.
Right? Okay, I definitely understand the LLC thing. I just wanted to create a holding company.
Yeah, for sure.
Can I just interject a little bit too, Sean? This is Darcel talking to you. The only thing that will really matter is when you classify it. Like your name, like he said, can be whatever. Just once you start doing classifications, you will have to classify like how your business operate in what industry, I guess is what I'm trying to say. That's the only part.
For sure.
Yeah. So just it.
Sorry, I muted you by accident. Go ahead.
It's totally fine. I was just saying, like, if you're in the fashion and beauty industry, just, classify yourself in the fashion beauty industry, because that's how they'll be able to, like, I have a communications company. So I just learned that too myself, because when I first did it, I have an electronics store as well. So everything was kind of the same, how you're doing all your beauty and everything like that. So with my leggings store, I was thinking, okay, what am I going to do with this? So I had to go where I filed my LLC and just make sure my classification and talk to the attorney and all that kind of stuff. So that's just a little information. But of course, like he said, you have to deal with the people who form your LLC, or if you do it yourself, you'll see it. You'll see where it asks you to actually classify.
You're gonna have all those choices. They actually even have category now where it actually says internet sales.
Oh wow! See, all of that.
I just put that in because I just filed another LLC a couple days ago. So internet sales is actually an option. So that boom.
And that's probably the one I need to go with.
Yeah, for sure. Who else was next? All right, go ahead and unmute yourself, Mahogany.
Hey, first of all, I want to thank you guys for what you're doing. Like, y'all dropping some fire gems, and I ain't never really seen nothing like this. It's usually a program that's on the surface and some bullshit. So first I want to say thank you for what you guys are doing. But I wanted to I sent a question in regards to what I do on the hemp and CBD side. As a nurse practitioner, I sell it, but online it's so much like red tape. And I also got a store that you guys built for me on the gaming side, which is more like my son's store because that's his thing. He's into that. He's 16, so I'm helping him build his store on the gaming side. You guys did that for him, but on the hemp and CBD, like that's my passion. So I'm having trouble. I wanted to know like the Facebook and Instagram ads and things like that. It won't really work for me because of the hemp space. They like it's so much red tape with cannabis. So what other like marketing things can I do to like make sales online? Because right now everything is foot traffic and local that I'm doing here in Vegas.
All right, so I'm gonna give you one suggestion. And I know my partner probably can tell you more than I can. But so we all have influencer platforms that we own, and we actually advertise for other business owners. We've done ads for people who do the CBD stuff and everything. You have to be creative with that. If you go straight through Facebook, you might have some issues, but again, I'm gonna always tell you to hire the best people on Upwork, and you can ask them like, look, I'm struggling with this. What can I do to manage this issue? Doing it straight through Facebook. If you want to go with the influencer marketing route, like we talked about the previous class, if you're dealing with influencer marketing, you don't necessarily have to worry about getting approvals and stuff. You can literally just send them the content that you want them to post. Just be careful with it. So like, I actually posted something with somebody had it says CBD, but it didn't have like the weed symbol or the weed plant on it. Then I posted stuff that did have the weed plant on it, but it's not going through Facebook. I'm posting it. You feel what I'm saying? So when you're dealing with influencer marketing, you'll have a little bit more leeway when it comes to the freedom of ads that you can post. But as far as like Facebook and Google and stuff, look, there's CBD websites that are advertising. You just got to figure out what kind of content is acceptable, and a Facebook professional that you hire should be able to help you. You know what I'm saying with figuring that out.
Hey,
Yeah, go ahead.
So I have a method for you, and I had a cannabis blog, and I had monetized that with the same basically. Google AdSense wouldn't put their ads on a cannabis site, so I had to get something called, I want to say it's like, you can Google it and it's like weed ads, but you can join. There's very big weed groups on Facebook.
Huge.
That's how I built the blog. That's how I was getting. That's how I was building the page, and I'm basically doing everything myself. When I built the page, and I wasn't selling anything. I was just wanting to get paid off of monetizing it. And for CBD, you're gonna want to look for health influencers, people with health pages, and just make sure you ask for the analytics and see where they based at. You're gonna want health pages, and basically once you get those people to click, they're gonna come to your website, and all you have to do is retarget them. Also, what else with the CBD? Who uses CBD? You gotta ask yourself, who uses CBD? There's older people use it. Who benefits from it? That's how you structure your ads. You structure your ads by, you can give the problem, and then you say your oil or your spray is the solution to that problem, and that's how you word your marketing. That's how you word your ad so that it's able to be sold. People are going to be like, damn, my knee hurts. You know what I'm saying? And this product helps knee pain. So they're going to automatically go to it because you're offering a solution to what their problem is. I got a site for them too, bro. It's called Shopcart. So when you got time, for everybody that got a store, which I'm sure everybody in here does. It's called Shout Cart. And you can find basically any influencer that's niche related. Fashion,
Man, I just hope y'all realize the information that we giving y'all, people paying $5, $10, $15,000 to get into these type of courses with this information. They will not tell you this stuff.
You got a pet store, you're gonna go straight to a pet influencer, word your ad the right way, show them why they need that. You gotta let the consumer know and basically say, hey, this is why you need this product. You gotta scream at them. But this right here is a good platform for a pet store, electronic store, leggings. Is all. A lot of people use this.
Sure. Somebody still got a question? Go ahead. Who's that? Rashawn? Go ahead, Rashawn.
Oh, was he already said? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a question.
I have no question.
Go ahead. Hello? Yeah, we had a couple people come unmuted at the same time.
I was going to ask about the location testing. Something. This was about the other class, though. He said something about testing locations and stuff like that. How does that really work? You know, with what we're talking about.
Location. Okay.
Yeah, like maybe a location where they don't you see the kind of product they don't have.
So depending on how you're doing your marketing, let's say for instance, if you have if you're doing it yourself, right? If you're doing your own marketing yourself, let me try it this way. If you're doing your own marketing yourself on Instagram or something like that, you can always target a location by just literally finding the location in Instagram through a hashtag, through an actual location. And then when you post on Instagram, you can put your location on your post. So everybody that is interested in that location or posting around that location or using that location, those are the people that's going to see your post. So that's the way you do it on Instagram. All right. If you want to do this on Facebook, that's where you hire, the Facebook guy or whoever you got running your Facebook ads. They're going to target specific locations if you tell them to. Is there a specific reason why you want to target a location?
I think it might help with certain products which are not moving at other locations or something. That's what I.
Because to be honest with you, I wouldn't like. Okay, I get it. My partner is very very adamant about a specific strategy when you're trying to sell products online and you want to target small towns that might not have access to malls and Walmarts and all that stuff. They're not close by. All they can do is order online because they can't really go too far to go get stuff. That might be a good strategy when you're talking about targeting a location. But outside of that, me personally, I'm not really trying to narrow down my audience by targeting one spot. I'm gonna go for everything if I can. And also, if you're building your own platform using the Instagram strategy that we talked about, you can control, your customer base if you have your own following. You know what I'm saying? So I can just use our page for instance, or one of our pages for instance. We got 5,800 followers on here. We don't know where everybody's from. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care where everybody's from because of the specific product that we got or whatever we offering at this time. But, all I have to do is post something. And when I post, I can tag the location. You know what I'm saying? If I can do it in here, I don't think I can do it on a desktop. But if I could do it on a desktop, I could just change the location on this joint and pull people in from whatever location I want off of my Instagram platform, knowing that I got 5,800 followers. Imagine if I had a page with 200,000 followers and I posted something and tagged the location. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get noticed more than most people because I already got 200,000 followers and I got good engagement. I'm gonna get pushed to the top. So, you know, it's more important when you on Instagram and you trying to do stuff like that. But if you hire a Facebook guy and you hire somebody to run your ads professionally, they're gonna be the ones to go at certain locations, certain groups of people, certain age groups, certain sexes, certain, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be the ones to plug all that stuff in.
Oh, okay. I was trying to understand what he meant by that. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Appreciate the questions too, man.
Yeah, good questions. I see people that still got their hand raised. Darnell, go ahead, bro.
Or I'm new to this internet sales. I bought a website from y'all a long time ago, but I literally ain't used it because I don't know what I'm doing at all. So that's why I bought this. So if you I jumped on kind of late. So let's say I ordered a site from you today. Show me the steps of what you would do to like what's your steps? Like I know you mentioned a few websites. Let's say I just bought a store today. What would your first step would be to go to the Google AdSense, hire somebody? Like you get where I'm going
Yeah,
at?
I understand what you're saying. So like,
Okay.
if I was fresh out the gate and I had a brand new store, and I'm still trying, first of all, you know, you got your welcome package or whatever. So you could go through your welcome package and look at your videos that'll teach you how to maneuver around the back end. So you at least understand how to do that. But the only thing you have to do after this point is advertise. So if you want to throw a logo on your store and do all that stuff with branding, definitely do that. Get you a domain name, a personal domain name. So whatever you decide your store is going to be named, go see if you can find a domain name that's available and plug that in. And then now you're branded. So you know what I'm saying? So you got your logo, you got your domain, whatever. Now you want to just start marketing. So you can play with the products that are already on your store, you know what I mean, and see which ones are going to sell the most. But what we always suggest, start building up your Instagram platform because everybody's on Instagram and everybody's on Facebook. So let's say, for instance, you don't really want to put too much money into a Facebook guy just yet. You still have to blow up your Instagram page. So you need to have your Instagram page named after your store or whatever your niche is. And then you have to put yourself in a position where you got your bio, right? And that information is in the was it second? It might have been the third class. Maybe it was the last class we talked about Instagram, having the right setup. Your bio has to be right. You know what I'm saying? Your content on your Instagram page got to be right. If you don't know how to create content, we talked about that in the last class. So everything that you need to know about Instagram, you need to go in the last class and work on that. Once you start getting your Instagram situation going smooth, now you can start putting yourself in a position to where you want to start looking at influencer marketing. So the influencers that you want to go after are going to have the customer base that you need. They already got the following. They already got 200, 300, 400,000 followers who are already interested in the niche that your products are in. So all you got to do is pay them to promote your stuff. You got a brand new Instagram page with 0 followers. If you pay an influencer to post your stuff on there, as long as you got content already waiting for them and they see your content posted on that person's page that got 200, 300, 400,000 followers, you're going to pull some interest off of that. And they're going to go to your Instagram page and they're going to follow you first. Then after they follow you, you're going to keep posting, you're going to keep doing what you're doing, keep promoting with influencer marketing, and they're going to start clicking the link and going to your website, and they're going to start buying stuff. And then once you start making that money, now you can get into the position where, okay, boom, now I'm about to go level up and start moving over to Facebook. Let me go hire a Facebook guy real quick. You know what I'm saying? So it's levels, you know what I'm saying? You got to start from the levels. The first thing you got to do is start building up your Instagram platform. That's very valuable because, you know, obviously Facebook, it owns Instagram. And when you start running Facebook ads, they're going to be running on Instagram anyway. Plus, if you have an Instagram page and it's a business page, you simultaneously just opened up a Facebook page as well. So now you posting on both platforms at the same time, and you're going to have your influencers building up your following, and you're gonna have your Facebook guy running your ads, and you can go ahead and get you a Google person. Then that's what I'm saying. And then we talked about the apps that you could put into your back end on Shopify so that you can utilize all of the data that you're collecting with all these people that's following you and clicking the link and looking at your stuff. You got all this data. You pulling in emails, you pulling in pixels, you pulling in all this interest. Now you can plug in all that into the apps that we spoke about last week, and then you can start getting to the big bags. You feel me? So it's just step by step by step. Just go back to the last class and look at that Instagram class that we spoke about last one. The back end in the members area has all of the apps that you can look at to import into your Shopify store. And then we just dropped in the influencer link so you can find the right influencers for your niche. Everything is there for you. You know what I'm saying? So just take your time with it. But that's the first thing I do is figure out what you want to name your store, get you a domain name. If you need to get your logo made, go ahead and get you a logo made. And then from there, start working on building your Instagram. And then you rocking and rolling.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
No problem, bro.
Shopify wouldn't allow me to connect my IG business page because I have no followers. I researched and 700 followers are required. You're right. I'm only focusing on IG right now. It's a very important step. You guys have given outstanding information. Thank you, Kenya. Appreciate that. The affiliate links. Yeah, so we have quite a few people ask us about affiliate links. I know some of y'all want to bring in your friends and family, and we want y'all to get compensated for that. So as of right now, we cannot do the affiliate links because our price is so low. This is what I'm talking about. The information that we're giving y'all is worth way more than what we're giving it to y'all for. We just dropped the price again just to help people get in here because we know it's holiday season and people kind of, you know, the pockets is getting tight. So I'm gonna just give you the guys honest truth. ClickFunnels said we got to charge over $300 or something like that to get the affiliate program running. We don't want to. What'd you say?
Is that per month?
No, I'm not. That's just to sign up. So right now we charging, you know, we was charging $250, $150. You feel me? They're not gonna give us the access to get the affiliate stuff going until we raise our price. So it's a give and take. We want more people in here, so we drop the price, but at the same time, we want y'all to get compensated if you want to bring people in, but they just not gonna let us do nothing because we ain't. Most of the people that use the ClickFunnels platform, they charging $1,500, $3,000, $5,000, $1,800. Like those are realistic prices for the shit that we doing right now, and we're not devaluing ourselves. We just trying to give y'all access to the information because I don't want to hear nobody talking about, nigga, you made all this money, but you ain't put me on. Like, come on, bro. Like, we don't want to hear that, bro, because y'all spend money on Jordans and all this other stuff for 150. Put 150 up and go get this information. So we just decided to make a sacrifice real quick for the short term. And then probably by like next month or a month after that, we might bump the price up then. But as of right now, we can't really offer affiliates because our price too low. It is what it is.
A Kindle publishing program. Wow. I don't even know.
The information is valuable enough to charge that much. I'm not going to hate on nobody that charge that much. To be honest with you, the stuff that we telling y'all right now, we need to be charging $2,500. But we're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you want to bring people in, listen, just bring them in, man. We trying to make the prices attainable as possible. You know, maybe we'll figure something else out, man. We about to do these hoodies, these ECA hoodies or something. Maybe we could send you a hoodie or something like that. You feel me? But we just can't do the affiliate thing right now. They're just not going to let us do it. All right. Anybody else got any questions? If not, we about to wrap this up, man. We've been in here for an hour and a half, and we've been, you know, we gave y'all a lot tonight. We appreciate y'all for coming in for sure. So yeah, man, this class has been recorded. The private group chat is now open for questions and answers as well. So if you got questions that you couldn't ask here, you can ask it there. We're gonna leave that open for another hour or so. And then we're gonna holler at y'all next Tuesday, man. Appreciate y'all. Have a good week. Happy holidays. Don't spend too much money. please. On
Now
these
we trying to make some money.
Thank you.
Facts.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Love y'all. Peace.